What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today is an incredibly exciting day. We have all of the release notes for version 11.0 and also some information on Sorcerer's Conclave, the new event that's coming with all the rewards for that, which are really good, and then some more information on Dimensional Rifts and the rewards for those, which are amazing. They are phenomenal. I am so excited for this update. It looks like it's going to be a real game changer, a lot of really cool stuff coming to the Contest of Champions. So in today's video, we're going to go through everything. We're going to go through all of the release notes and talk about some of the changes that are being made, and then we're going to cover the event quest and then Dimensional Rifts. So that's what you got to look forward to. Now, the release notes, let's start off by talking about Auto Fight becoming available. So Auto Fight was something that became available to a select group of players about a month and a half ago, and there was some very mixed feedback on it. A lot of people labeled it as useless because basically the auto fight, it doesn't fight like a normal player, and once you get to kind of a decent level of play, you're not really making any mistakes and you're fighting perfectly. However, the auto fight, it's just two AIs battling each other, so you know, you're going to take some hits, they're going to take some hits. And for most fights, you know, if you do overpower the opponent, it's still going to be doable, but only a few champions for a lot of maps are going to be like a viable and good option. You want champions that can regenerate on hits, so champions like Wolverine, Doctor Strange, and Scarlet Witch are going to be very good, and this definitely does have a functionality and will be used by a lot of people that kind of actively play the game. Coming from somebody that used to work in an office, right, there is a lot to do at Marvel Contest of Champions on a daily basis. And sometimes when you're in an office or when you're in a classroom, you like to do stuff on the sly, you know? Like, everybody does it. Well, not everybody does it, but a lot of people do it. And when you pick up your phone and are bashing away, it's pretty bait. However, if you can just, you know, tap the next part and then auto fight, boom, sly. It's on the sly, guys, so you can get that done. So a huge congratulations to Kydland for again ruining some more productivity, but you know, people are going to play it anyway, so why not make it a little bit easier for them? However, it's kind of not the auto clear feature that we want, but it's a good start. It's a good start, so you can, you know, now quickly and easily power through those daily like tier 2 class catalyst farming maps while making your morning breakfast, or you know, you're in a meeting in a classroom, something like that. You can just do it on the sly. So that's going to be pretty good for all of the degenerates out there like myself who like to play video games on the sly on a daily basis in a number of social scenarios. Now let's talk about what should we talk about next? I guess Dimension Shards, which kind of links into the Dimensional Rifts that are being added. So Dimension Shards, the kind of idea behind Dimension Shards is you need, I believe it's 10,000, and once you've got 10,000 you can open a Dimensional Rift. They come in 4 tiers, and it's basically saying that Dimensional Shards can be obtained from event quest completion and exploration, alliance events, solo events, and Dimensional Rifts themselves. Completing them gives you more shards, so you can open them hopefully again and again and again. So that's a little bit interesting. We're going to talk about Dimensional Rifts in a bit more detail. But solo events is quite interesting because it seems like they're trying to, with the introduction of solo events, they're encouraging, you know, people to play even more on a daily basis and do all of this stuff. And sometimes solo events tie in quite well, and sometimes they're a little bit awkward and clunky. But that's pretty cool, guys. More rewards for the stuff you do. You certainly cannot knock that. Now, let's talk about the UI improvements. This actually seems pretty cool. So in the Doctor Strange premiere video, we looked at the new UI. It's a lot cleaner, it's a lot easier to see a champion's abilities, which is very helpful for newer players to understanding why a champion is so good and, you know, what kind of cool stuff they do. So I like the new UI at a glance, but we're going to explore in a little bit more detail. But one of the things that I really like as well is this little line here. Apparently, they've got something called champion tags, which tell you a bit more about the champion, and you can find out which champions are good targets for Magneto's magnetism ability, or use the new champion types to know who's good for offensive or defensive playstyles. So I think that's quite interesting that Kydland themselves have actually, you know, gone further to like separate the champions and label them up as good offensive or defensive ones. So everybody will hopefully... I'm interested to see what Spider-Gwen comes under. Hopefully, yeah, I can't wait to like go through these tags and see what Command have labeled for different champions, and if they're accurate or not. You know, that's one thing that I'm just intrigued about. And also synergy bonuses display on Team Mars, so that seems like an interesting upgrade to the UI overall. Now in bug fixes, we have to extend a huge thank you to Dorky Diggity Dave for blowing up this issue and making it so huge in the community. So fixing a bug causing characters to skip the evade animation and counterattack immediately. This was a huge problem for anybody fighting evade champions, and has really, yeah, just ruined the game for the past month. This, for anybody that plays at quite a high level, you'll know how big of an issue this was. You know, when fighting characters like Spider-Man, they could evade, but in the same evade, instead of dashing backwards, they could instantly attack into you. So there was no way that you could play around there. So now, with this bug fixed, if it has been properly fixed, this means that you can 100% play around evade, providing that you're skilled enough to quickly react to the evade proc and then block or parry. So that's really, really good. I really, really like that change. Absolutely incredible. There's a couple of character changes here. The one that's mainly important is change Juggernaut's base ability to combine both of his armor up and unstoppable buffs at the beginning of the fight into a new ability called Cytorax's Favor. So that's a little bit interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but we'll kind of look at Juggernaut once this patch has gone live and kind of see how his ability is changed in that way. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what to make of that. It's a little bit vague, but we'll check it out, guys. I assume it just means he's going to take less damage while he has his unstoppable active, so that's pretty good. And then what else? Just a couple of bug fixes, nothing too interesting there. And that is pretty much it for the release notes. Now, tomorrow, the Sorcerer's Conclave event debuts, and that's the 1-month Doctor Strange event. Now, it's got similar prizes to all of the previous events, but one of the things that I love about this event is the 100% prize for normal mode, which is the 3-star guillotine. There are so many people on the channel. I've done quite a few guides on Realm of Legends, and for those of you who have looked at my Realm of Legends guide, pretty much every encounter in the Realm of Legends can be done with any champion, providing that you have the patience and revives. Apart from Wolverine, you need a very specific champion. You either need a Star-Lord, and to land a crazy combo, you either need a dupe level 99 Black Widow, what will work as well, a 4, a maxed out Scarlet Witch, or a guillotine. And the guillotine is by far, even at a 3-star level, the easiest way, and there have been quite a few subscribers that have been plagued by not being able to pull a guillotine. So now, next month, guys, you can do 100% on normal, guaranteed get your 3-star guillotine. Doesn't need to be duped to kill Realm of Legends Wolverine, so that is amazing. That is incredible news for those people who are lacking the champion they need to kill Wolverine, because you can do the normal next month and get it. So hats off to Kabam, finally a very, very useful champion for the 100% normal quest. So yeah, 10 out of 10 there. And you'll also see, in terms of different rewards, they're all fairly similar to the previous months. But you also get, so for completing 100%, you get 1,000 of every, for beginner, it's tier 1 dimensional shards. For normal, it's tier 2, for heroic, it's tier 3, and for master, it's tier 4. So I think we're going to have 4 tiers total of dimensional rifts. And now, to be honest, there isn't really much new or interesting about this event, not really any other information worth covering, apart from, as well, there's going to be a Legends title associated with the fastest people to clear this. So if you want to do 100% heroic and master difficulties in the Sorcerer's Conclave, that is up for grabs for the first 100. I myself will not be going for this time. I'm probably going to go for the Legends title, again, once I've got that rank 3 Star-Lord and 4, and, you know, I have a diverse range of champions to mow the events down. And as well as going for the Legends title, a bit of advice for anybody looking for it. you don't want to go for the Legends title on the first day. You want to wait like a week or two and see all of the nodes on all of the bosses in Master Mode so that you are prepared to clear the nodes and the maps in the most efficient way possible. If you're going in the first day without any knowledge of the bosses and what you're fighting, you are going to be at a disadvantage in comparison to people who maybe do it 2 or 3 weeks on, who've studied the videos, know the fights, and know exactly what to bring and don't have to, you know, spend time reading the various nodes to play around the fights. So that's a little bit of advice for anybody looking to complete the Master Mode difficulty and get the Legends badge in a pretty good time. You know, you're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks, study some videos, figure out what nodes you have so that, you know, you are ready to clear as quickly and efficiently as possible. And now the final thing we want to talk about, guys, dimensional rifts. They did. I'm so happy about the announcement of these on paper, because we talked about them a little bit yesterday in the Portals video, and these sound amazing. Like, on paper, again, they sound so ridiculously good. So there are 4 tiers of Dimensional Rift. Each is successfully more difficult and filled with more lucrative rewards than the others, with tier 4 rifts, right? Tier 4 rifts containing 5-star shards, entire tier 2 alpha catalyst, and 5-star awakening gems. That is incredible. I'm also very excited to see what the tier 3 ones contain. If the tier 4 ones are leaned towards, you know, the 5-star characters, maybe the tier 3 ones are leaned towards the 4-star characters, and you can get 4-star shards, maybe 4-star awakening gems. So I am very optimistic here at the moment. It seems pretty crazy. So the way that I understand the Dimensional Rifts working, again, is using the random portal. So it's like a giant roulette wheel. So once you open the rift as well, guys, you only have 1 hour to clear it. We don't really know how long it's going to be, but the energy cost apparently is going to range between 2 and 5 per step. I imagine 2 scaling up to 5 for the top one, the tier 4 one, but no more than 60 energy per rift. So that means that there shouldn't be any more than, what is it? Is that 12 nodes? If the top one, you know, is 5 per step and it's maximum of 60 energy, there should not be any more than 12 nodes, any more than 12 bosses, and you have an hour to clear it. And it seems like if you get lucky, there are some insane rewards up for grabs. These are a lot better rewards than I thought they would be. But again, you do need to grind the shards first to open the rift, and then you have an hour to complete it. I love the sound of this on paper. It sounds absolutely incredible. I am very excited for this. A giant bonus roulette wheel that you get to spin, where you can grind the shards from multiple aspects of the game. And again, if you do successfully complete those rifts, you get more shards for, I think, that rift and also the tier above. So yeah, seems really cool. And also, to celebrate the launch of the Dimensional Rifts from November 2nd till December 2nd, they will be replacing the Premium Hero Crystal Shards in the 7-day login calendar with Tier 1 Dimensional Shards. So that's pretty good. You know, you can get in on the ground, try out some of their Tier 1 Rifts, and I'm sure it's something that I'm probably going to be covering quite a bit on the channel. Yeah, can't wait to see these. These sound absolutely amazing. So overall, guys, this is a pretty incredible patch. There's so much being added for so many different players, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in and playing this. Anyway, what I'm now interested in, guys, is what do you think of the latest update? Sorry, just hit that there as well. Guys, I'm not on point in today's video. I've stumbled about, I'm hitting the mic, I'm all over the place. But anyway, let me know what you think about the new patch and the Dimensional Rifts and the new event in the comments below. Apart from that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. If you are new to the channel and would like to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions content and news, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.